is a lot to learn about the habits and quirks of the British people when you visit London for the first time. Here is a short guide to how to navigate daily life with ease. Before starting, support the channel by liking this video and subscribing to this channel for future updates. Number 1. Offering to do things we have no real intention of doing. British people tend to offer to do things that they don't want to do under the assumption that the other person will say, "No, that's okay." My grandmother is religious and did not want to let my fiancé and I sleep in the same bed while staying at her house. A week or so before we visited her, she sent me a message offering to pay for a hotel nearby instead so that we could share a bed there. I knew she didn't want to and was certainly not expecting me to say yes. I didn't. If I had accepted her offer, she probably would have been surprised and possibly annoyed that I had been so rude as to not catch her subtlety. It can sometimes be hard to detect this kind of subtle behavior that relies on politeness. The bigger and more extreme the offer is, the more likely it is that they don't mean it. Number 2. Rejecting favors once or twice before accepting them. When someone offers a genuine favor, such as driving you somewhere or paying for something when you forgot your wallet, it's sort of obligatory in the UK to try and reject the offer at least twice before reluctantly accepting it. This probably isn't only found in Britain, but it's something I noticed while I was there. Obligatory phrases include, "Are you sure, really?" and "You don't have to." It takes up a lot of time, but it makes person 1 look extremely kind and person 2 look surprised and very grateful. Number 3. Saying "thank you" for no reason at all. I went into a pub to ask for directions, got the directions, and thanked the staff member who had helped me. He shouted "thank you" after me as well, even though I was the one who had disturbed him. We say "thank you" to customers, over the phone, and basically anyone who speaks to us. It's a bit strange, but quite endearing when you think about it. Number 4. Apologizing constantly. We say sorry when we are genuinely sorry, but we also tend to apologize when someone steps on our foot. "Sorry that my foot was in the way, although it wasn't really my fault, now was it?" We want someone's attention. "Sorry for disturbing you." Someone else is doing something wrong. For example, "Sorry, are you in the queue?" When someone is standing in the way, "Sorry for disturbing you, but you shouldn't be standing there unless you are waiting in line." If you are waiting in line, you really should look like you're in the line so as not to cause this confusion we both just experienced. We're returning food at a restaurant. "I'm sorry you have to deal with the trouble of returning the food. I'm sure your chef worked hard to prepare for me." I think it comes from the discomfort of disturbing someone, even if it's in the most minimal of ways. No one apologizes quite like the British. Number 5. Smiling or laughing even when angry. People don't like to argue or fight in the UK, especially with strangers. Whenever people clash, especially in a public place, they mask their annoyance and frustrations with awkward laughter or smiles. Sometimes if something comes out too sharp, they'll give a small, scoff-like chuckle to soften it. People will even do a full-on grin when using a counter-argument. It all boils down to politeness again, as though a gentle face can make harsh words easier to hear. Number 6. Accepting something and then complaining about it later. I have been found guilty of this too. When we have to pay for something or heard some annoying news, we will often accept it without question or even with a smile. It is only later around loved ones and usually when it's too late to change anything that we let out our real feelings. People don't like to complain to others' faces about things, at least not right away. I have had to endure many a rant from family members and friends about things, even after watching them accept it earlier. I'm sure people have had to listen to me whinge about things that can't be helped as well. Number 7. And they may not mean exactly what they say. What a Brit says and what they actually mean are two totally different things. It probably took you some time to work this out, but now you get the not-so-hidden meaning when a Brit says, "I'm not too bad, I might join you later," or "I don't mind." Number 8. British humor is an acquired taste. British humor can be a difficult cultural aspect to grasp. Almost undetectable sarcasm, heavy self-depreciation and sometimes seemingly mean-spirited comments are all common in British conversations. Once you learned the telltale signs, it felt like understanding a hidden language, and using it was a surefire way to win over locals. Plus, it opens you to a wonderful world of British films and TV shows. Number 9. And Brits are sports mad. Seriously. Nothing gets the Brits talking like sports. It divides us, unites us, and is one of the few things you'll actually hear Brits talking passionately about. Sport is inescapable in the UK. Newspapers, TVs, radios, the streets, cafes, and pubs are full of talk about everything from football to rugby, tennis to cricket. Number 11. Rain is really quite lovely. No doubt about it, you arrived hating any kind of rainy weather, but now, secretly, you would give anything to be with friends, watching the world go by in a London cafe as the rain thunders down outside. The UK has an unavoidable charm when the rain starts to fall. Number 12. And 4 seasons in one day is totally normal. You became totally used to leaving the house in gorgeous sunshine, waiting at a bus stop during an autumn gale, enduring a wintry downpour before enjoying a spring-like afternoon. This is an almost daily occurrence in a country with the most indecisive weather in the world. Number 13. It's a whole new world when the sun's out. So, the UK doesn't experience a great deal of truly hot days, but when it does, we Brits know how to make the most of them. Shorts are donned, not enough sun cream applied, and grills are dusted off for that all-important barbecue. It's impossible not to be swept up in the British love of a lovely summer's day. Number 14. You can actually have very strong opinions about tea. You no longer settle for a poorly made cup of tea. You learn from the best, as tea making is an art form in the UK, and we take it very, very seriously. Opinions over how to make the perfect cup vary from person to person, and you now know that questioning someone's tea-making ability will enrage even the most placid Briton. Number 15. There's more to English food than fish and chips. The UK might have a less than pleasant reputation when it comes to food, but you know this isn't the case. You found whatever cuisine you were after in new restaurants, and then there's the always mouth-watering street food and independent cafes that pop up across the country. Thanks for watching this video. If you like this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.